Aloha and good morning. Today's mini lecture is going to be on activating the light body. So that doesn't really mean too much to most people because they don't understand that all matter is entrapped or condensed light. So when we really look inside ourselves, we know that our DNA is loaded full of light. That's what makes DNA very interesting because just a little cross-section of one little piece of DNA can have millions, billions of little light bulbs inside. That has been known now for a while. So how do we activate the light body, our light body? Remember, your body, the healthier it becomes, the more conscious or aware it becomes, the more light it absorbs. Now, let's just look at a few different examples of activating the light body. And I'm studying these reptiles here. You can see, just open this up here. You can see how there's light right here, and she's absorbing the light. She's absorbing the light right now because she's reptile, and their bodies do not actually absorb heat or light like you think. So, getting out in the sun for us does what? Just like to the reptiles, because we have a reptilian brain. Also, we have a mammalian brain. Also, we have a magnetic brain, or what's called a bird brain. Part of your brain, it's magnetism. That's why birds don't need a map, to fly anywhere. And also another part of your brain is amphibian, when you used to go ahead and breathe in mom's womb for about 8 months. So we, as species of light beings or of condensed light, we have ways that we can increase the amount of light that's inside us. Here's another way right here. Exercise. I do exercise every day because it's one of the ways I increase my light body. I grow a lot of my own food. And you can see these are beautiful summer squash. They're growing all over here. This is my garden of about 6 months right here. You can see all these summer squash right here. And one of the most enjoyable things for you to be able to get more light is to have a garden. I've got orchids in here, peppers, broccoli, cauliflower, tons of tomatoes growing everywhere, big squash. Look at all the beautiful tomatoes. Let me go grab a tomato right here. Look at this. A little ripe. This is live energy. This is also another way for you to be able to put in more light. Let me get up another one here. These tomatoes here grab the sunlight and they turn the condensed or the active light into condensed matter. And when it's live, wow, is it good. This is a baby papaya right here growing. And all these, you can see my cauliflower, my kale, my broccoli. So that's another form of activating your light body, is put in some energy. I'm walking in the sun right now. I've got my feet grounded to the ground. Another way to be able to get light inside my light body is to get out in the sun, full body. Follow the skin cleaning protocols so you could really absorb the light and get D3. And another way is drinking liquids. You can see these are coconuts up on the trees right here. And you're trying to get live food. Remember, if you can't get it, well, you're missing out. If you can get it, well, it's because you can grow some of it yourself. You don't have to have a garden. You can have live sprouts. You can have an assortment of different types of conductive liquids, with minimal amounts of sugar or no sugar. Here's our banana little orchard here. We've got about 6 of them. Look at the big avocado trees here. And the bananas here, they'll be eaten also, but I ferment them. And when you ferment them, you bring out all the medicine out of the plant. So this is, again, one of the best ways to be able to get your light body active is to get your intestinal tract working again. So in Hawaii we plant, these are all lychee trees here, and you can see there's so much life. Coffee trees, peach trees, coconuts, purple sugar cane. I don't have the sugar, but what I do have is I take the sugar and I ferment it, and I make myself a probiotic, nutrient-dense medicine. Okay, taking sugar instead of putting it in my body, but actually making it so it actually makes more life force. Remember, I'm now eating these live bacteria that go inside me, so that increases my light body again. So there's lots of different ways to be able to do this, and I'm going to take you over now to where we're growing some hibiscus. Wow, we got a lot of bananas going. There's racks everywhere. Okay, so I'm going to take you over to, if you've ever seen hibiscus flower, this is another beautiful way to be able to increase your light bodies, to increase your liquids. Increasing your liquids is going to make you so your body can be more conductive. I'm going to show you how to make a series of drinks. Look up the liquids of vitality and drink those drinks. Okay, this is a hibiscus flower right here. Wow, beautiful. Okay, and these are of course edible. Okay, look at the pollen inside. What a beautiful. Okay, 5 petal, full of life, and woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, now we have hibiscus flower. Remember, we have all these different nutrients. You can't grow a lot of these things. Okay. Oh, I can hear Dedwa, Miss Piggy. You can see live apples. Okay, nothing better than growing your own food. Let's go say hi to Nanu. But you can see hibiscus, and you take this leaf right here, you make hibiscus flower with it. Okay? Full of vitamin C. Woo-hoo! Woo! Hi, babies. Hi. There's you. And raising your light body is also taking care of guys because they love you. Okay? Don't eat them. Okay? Love them. Hi, Dua. There's you. Hi, baby. Hi, babies. Okay. I'll bring you my leftover dinner from last night. That's what you guys want, don't you? Okay, this is Nanu's little baby right here. She's had babies 2 times. Oh, Dua. There's you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. That's another way to raise your light body. Okay. There are multiple ways for you to be able to feel authentic feeling of nature. There's just nothing better. There's the authenticity of the feeling of being connected to Mother Earth. So make sure you connect yourself and ground yourself. Okay? Try to eat live foods. Follow the protocols we have at Earthshift. Okay? Products, okay, the protocols, very simple, just to start increasing your liquids and learning the terrain modification protocols that we have on Earther Academy. These are ways that you can upgrade yourself, your light body. Again, I'm getting out in the light. And your light body will give you something that you can't explain. It'll give you more awareness. It's because as your body absorbs more light, then your blinders start to open up. They start to translate more of the matrix. Remember, translate. Real quick here, we'll just go over this concept one more time. My eyes, as they're seeing right now, they're looking and seeing this. Okay? They're looking around and they're seeing this, and that's 200 billion bits of information per second that my eyes are seeing. I'm looking at the coconuts now. 200 billion bits of information. Okay? So normal Earth humans or normal people, remember, can only translate 2,000 bits per second because their light body is not really activated. They're not connected. They're disconnected. So our job, okay, to become more of a authentic being is to be able to raise our translation of the matrix, of this right here. Raise it up to 5,000 bits per second. How do you do that? Raise your light body. Okay? How do you do that again? Not only putting things into your body, but taking them out. Okay? Detoxification. Learn the protocols, the practices, the principles. Okay? Detoxification is one of the ways that are going to make you so you could actually really elevate your light body, because you're going to take out particles of garbage. Excuse me. Also, okay, wearing a crystal is very important to raise your light body up. Okay? And you can see I'm wearing my different crystals here. Okay, I like to go ahead and, when I'm out in the sun for a little bit, I'll put on some crystals. I'll hold a crystal in my hand. I'll go for a walk in nature, or even exercise with crystals on me. What they do is they amplify me, they harmonize me, and they increase my light body frequency. Okay, again, if you don't think so, all you can do is try these simple they're concepts. Okay, they're very simple. you try them for a little while, and then they become your truth. They're my truths right now. So remember, the plants give us everything. Everything. Air, water, okay, fire, okay, clothes, everything, food, everything that you want, medicine. Okay, so learn the plants that actually feed the body, okay, and activate the light body. And learn the plants that actually activate the mind body. Okay, this mind activation also can be activated by certain plants. So study well. The pharmacopoeia of the plant world actually stimulates our pharmacopoeia to be able to actually feel good. Remember, our feelings control a lot of the way we think. Okay? Our feelings, when we're not feeling well, they control our, emotions, energy and motion. That's 80% of our emotional field. Okay, so once you see that 80% of your emotional field is your emotions, you'll want to detox your body so you can get your emotions back and refill it again, so you can start to absorb the light. We've done many different lectures in regards with connecting the dots. Okay, remember, you're your own doctor, you're your own researcher, you're the experimenter of your world. So learn some of the different protocols that some people, remember, have adopted and practiced, not only themselves, but we've had tens of thousands of people that have learned a lot from terrain modification protocols. Again, these are on Earther Academy. They're too sensitive for YouTube because I show you how to use different protocols, practices, and principles that I've used to be able to heal myself in a way that realistically the regular medical system could not, because it's a very complex, multidisciplinary system. There is not one cause of any disease. Okay, it's a multiplicity of causes. Okay, it's causative. Okay, and you must go ahead and play in many departments to be able to clean up the departments of dysfunction. If that makes sense to you, then the first thing you want to do is learn the skin cleaning protocol so you can absorb the sun. Okay, you don't have to change your diet. Second thing is learn how to put in about 150 ounces of the liquids of vitality in your diet a day. Learn the ketogenic diet. Learn intermittent fasting. Come up to Hawaii here and maybe do a sequence and graduate, doing a 7-day water fast, which would be a beginning, okay, graduation. And a 14-day water fast would be, that would be intermediate graduation. And a 21-day would means that you're advanced, and many people have done all three of those. We've had about 200 people come through our facility here, and everybody has massively increased their light body. Of course, when you increase your light body, you lose age. Okay, I never felt better than I have right now, and I'm 56 years old. Okay, so, life is losing your charge, and that means that you're devolving, you're falling apart. And life, when you increase your charge, okay, your conductivity, then you start to become more alive. We're going to go ahead and do on part 2. I'm going to show you one of the liquids of vitality and a little mini lecture to go along with it. But basically, I'm going to do a red hibiscus flower, super mineralized water, and show you how to do it so easy. This is one of the liquids of vitality, and I just switch off all day long. I intermittent fast, like I said. I have 1 meal a day, and I have liquids all day long. Super mineralized, super nutrient-dense liquids, no sugar. So, okay, we'll go to part 2 now. Remember, activating your light body can be done many ways. So, take a few of the different concepts, the disciplines and understandings, and put them into your world. Like I said, clean your skin first. That's going to activate your light body. Why? Because you're just going to wipe off billions of passengers that live inside your pores, and you have this protection, okay? Protection, or actually the non-entrance of the light. And if you do get too much light, then you burn on your skin, is because you're burning the parasites, the mold, the skin fungus, not only on the skin, but in the skin, in the pores. Okay? Like I said, look at my garden's 6 months old. I got so much food in here. I got 10 families worth of food. And let me get one more tomato. There's probably 1,000 tomatoes on these vines right now. And again, woohoo! And when you eat live food, you work hard to keep your mouth shut to go ahead and keep the hydrogen in. Hydrogen goes to your head and it makes you get high. Okay, eating live food is one of the ways, like I said, the easiest ways for you to be able to increase your light body. Why? Because you're eating light. You're eating live food. You don't just buying your food from the store. Put it in the refrigerator for 10, 20 minutes. Or once it gets unconnected, okay, from Mother Earth, Father Sky, then it loses its power very quickly. So, play around with the activation of the light. And all I can say is that there will be nothing to say, but a lot to say. And that's what happens when you increase your light body. You want to have other people put on their pilot light and turn up the flame, turn up the fire, turn up the light, the consciousness, the expansion, the connection to nature. This is your true authenticity. You'll find out. Authentic within yourself is nothing better, is to be able to go ahead and connect with nature, connect with animals, connect with, again, Mother Earth and Father Sky. And what better connection can you have when you get this program called being an Earth Steward? And an Earth Steward just means that you're going to take care of bloody well everything. And what's wrong with that? Because you want to. It's coming from here. It's not something you read in a book. Okay? This is increasing your light body, your programs actually that are in your latent DNA that's sleeping. Remember, 80% of your DNA or more is sleeping, is programmed inside us as Earth stewards, and we get our program back. And then what we start doing is taking care of the planet. We start taking care of ourselves. We start taking care of everything there is. And why do you do it? It's because it's your program now. Your program's not to destruct and or destroy and or to use. Okay? It is to be able to regenerate. And part of the regeneration of the planet is for you to, us, all of us, to regenerate and get more of a light body. And that will give us another bandwidth of consciousness or connection to, of course, what they say is the most important idea, is that the sun feeds everything. So connect yourself back to source. Eat as connected as you can. And eating flesh does corrupt your light body. Okay, putting toxic chemicals in your body, processed foods, chlorine. Okay, these are all parts of terrain modification. So learn them well. Check off each one. Mercury fillings, get them out of there. What do you put back in? That's a whole other story. Watch the videos. Okay, get some ideas. Investigate. Don't just believe me. Don't believe me. Okay, I've done 30 years of research just to be able to get to the point where I'm still just as confused or more than I was before. Well, because why? Because every question that I ask, I may go ahead and get back an answer, and then this answer, of course, now gives me the exponential ignorance of asking more questions, because that's how it works. So you may get confused a little bit in the beginning, but once you're on this path, you're going to know you're on the right path. Why? Is because this is what happens to you. Okay? Mind and body start to intertwine and not fight each other, and they start to become harmonious with one another. Harmonious. Wouldn't that be a nice course to be able to take at Stanford? How to become harmonious with yourself and harmonious with the planet. Wow. Okay, there we go. Absorb your light today. It is essential. Okay? Absorb your light any way you can. Like I said, I've given you many different examples, and there's many, many more to be able to do. Okay, there we go. We'll talk about some other ways to be able to increase the light, and that's taking care of things. Again, okay, activate your internal self by taking care of animals and birds and giving them a better experience or different experience than they would out in the wild. You're giving them a human experience, so treat them well and learn from them. Okay, learn from them well. Okay, aloha. And we'll do part 2 now. All right.
Important reminder: all information and ideas are for informational purposes only and are in no way intended as medical advice or as a substitute for medical counseling. Earthshift Products, Dr. Robert Cassar, all of their partners, affiliates, and subsidiaries will not be held accountable for the use or misuse of the information presented therein. This information is not intended as medical advice. The authors, publishers, and speakers of this work are not medical doctors and do not recommend the use of mineral-deficient foods, drugs, or medicines to achieve beauty and to alleviate health challenges. Because there is always some risk involved, all persons involved with the development and distribution of this information are not responsible for any adverse effects or consequences of any kind resulting from the use or misuse of any suggestions or procedures described on our website or Earthshift Live radio talk show or therein.